Hello and welcome to TSW5, and we are doing the scenario Dawn in the Shed. Welcome to Faversham. Loose leaves between here and Sittingbourne mean the treatment train needs to be taken out. Right, the treatment train is basically the I think it's an RHTT, which basically sprays air, and we're using an Class 66 EWS, which is on the front. So let's jump in. And get ourselves seated, ready to go. I have pre-done this because I didn't know what was going on, so I have a bit of more information on this thing here now, which is the treatment bit. So let's get this started and get ourselves ready to get to Faversham. So yeah, up the line to clean the line from, I think we go from Faversham to Sittingbourne, I can't remember. We're just waiting for the brake pressures to drop to 0, and now we can apply a little bit of power. So we're going to go to Faversham first, then we turn on the wash system, and then we run up to Sittingbourne. So I'll turn the power off, don't need to speed into there. The other thing I didn't realise, I didn't know there was a speed on this RHTT, so there's me, I was just cruising up there at a nice steady, I don't know, about 20-30 miles an hour. But you can go up to 59, can't go over 60. As soon as you go over 60 it's not efficient, so you can go up to 59. So I took a little bit longer than what I should have, so but I'll come back and I'll do it properly. Now I have a bit of insight into what I'm doing, so you'll be able to see how to do it the proper way and not how I did first time and made a mistake. Slowly putting it into the station. Could have come in a little bit quicker. Could have been braking a little bit later, but we'll get it in now. We'll get going. It's early in the morning, and it's 6:30 in the morning. Get the brakes in. Job done. Right, top of Faversham. So I've got to start the treatment. Right, so on this, you got to get it to the side here because the button's on the side to turn it on. Yeah, so I didn't realise, and I kept turning the window, and I was like turning it on down here because there's a power on and off down here, but there's not. It's on the side there. So you do this, and then turn all these on. Then we are good to go. So brakes are all off. Let's get a bit of throttling going, and that's basically it now. Now we just got to drive to Sittingbourne where we don't go over the speed limit. That's it. It's plain and simple. Let's drop the power out. Don't want to go over speed before we get out, but yeah, I struggled to turn this on the first time, but the actual power button is on the side here. You hit just sort of about here and it allows you to turn it on. So yeah, and then you'll be able to turn all the rest of it all on, and supposedly we are now cleaning the track. I take it that little bit dongling down there cleans that one, and then there's another one on this side somewhere. Look, you can just about see it on that rear bogie. So yeah, that's it. We are just cruising along till we can get into the better faster speed limit, then we can get out. There we go. Crack ourselves right up. We're going to hit 75, but there's no point doing 75 because as soon as you get over 59 it turns around and say you do not exceed 60 mile an hour. So yeah, it just gives you a good, which then means the 7 miles you're going actually doesn't take that long. So we'll basically go from Faversham where we are, we'll go through Tenham Station into Sittingbourne. I think it's only Tenham we go through. We'll get to Sittingbourne, stop there, turn all this off, go to the other end, turn it all on and come back the other way on the other side of the track. So yeah, it's a nice, easy, simple process. Down now, we're about 56 is about right. This is a little bit of an uphill. We could probably keep it on one throttle. Let's go 2 because there's a little bit more of an incline. It just seems to be hitting on the speed at 0.8%. A little bit foggy this morning as well, so vision isn't brilliant. Up to 3 because we are slowly losing a little bit of speed. 70 is a foggy old morning. Right, just taking a couple of screenshots there. Nice steady speed. Bit of braking, just try and bring that down. Just gone over the top a bit. Downhill now. There we go, that's better. Keep an eye on that. What about this downhill? Comes Tenham Station, we're just about to go through. Love it says we will get past here and we'll be able to do 90, but you can't do 90 because then your efficient cleaning doesn't work. Over 66. Tenham now. the railway crossing through the station. More on again. This big building up here, this old barn, is now I think been made into apartments, flats, or maybe you like to call them. Oh, going over again. There's me trying to keep it to near 60, so we're not taking so much time. I'm actually getting a bit of overspeed. Yeah, that building we just gone past back there. Missed it because I was too worried about the speed. Yeah, it's a big old farm shed. It's been converted into a load of apartments. Right, so 2.3 miles to go. We're nearly there. There's maybe not taking as long as it did last time. Then we shuttle this one down. We jump at the other end of this unit, swap the lights, and then we go up to the front unit, set it all up on there. Standard train. Can't even tell you what number that is. So let's throttle up a bit. Using too much speed. A little bit of moisture on the window there. I could probably put my wiper on, but you know what, there's no point, is it really? Not actually that bad. Spots of rain. .3 mile. To go, just about. And it's all change. Might do as it's level. We'll take 0 throttle. Here we get. Just put the standard brake hold on, see what that's going to do. Bit more on there. Coming quite hot now. Full brakes. I think we're going to overshoot. I might have left it a little bit too late. Oh no, we might be good. Come on. Cool. Excellent. Right, shut down the cap and get ready to clean the other line on the way back. Right, so I think we need to turn all this off. If I remember rightly. Yep. Headlights off. And turn that one, that one off. And then we now need to get into the back of this unit. We can sort the lights out. those ones on, and then we go to the other unit. That door, and then we go down the other end. So we set the tail lights to off on this one. We've got to go into this one. Set the tail lights to off. We get in the front unit and we set that up, ready to go back the other way. Turn in there. Same again here. We need to turn that one on, that one in, put it into forward. Daylight. That way. To press the cursor up. Hold up, what's going on? In brakes. Hold up, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Brakes, where have I done? Oh yeah. Forgot about this one. Right, so got to push cursor up. F3. F2. Set controller to on. No, wrong button. There we go. That one. That one. On with that. On with that. On with that. That to 4.8. There we go. Let that get to 0 and we're good to go. To 0 and we can now excuse me, and now we go back the other way and we will clean the track the opposite way. So we should cut across and then we'll go back the other way. This is going to be more uphill than downhill because it was a lot of it was downhill, so we were feathering the brakes. So we should be able to just leave it on about 2 or 3 to give us a nice run. Cross tracks now. Did that every time coming out of the station. 60 already. Get full whack throttle. Let's get it going. We're getting a little bit of slip there. I don't remember there being this much hill. Well, there was the last bit of acceleration in, wasn't there? Doing good. Take long with that, mate. Back to Tenham again. More brake on. So, I'm sure it was downhill on the way here and it's downhill on the way back. So I don't know how it can be downhill both ways. The brakes are the wrong way there. And now we're on uphill. Well, I don't know if I can actually fail it by going over 60 too much. We'll soon find out. Because the last time I did it, I kept well under and I passed it, but I wanted to do it more efficiently. It's supposed to only take half an hour, roughly, it tells you. And it took me nearly 50 minutes because I took the time doing it. I was lucky I didn't have a train running me out the back end, it was probably holding them all up. But this time, we're about 27 minutes, 28 minutes so far. And we're like 2.5 miles away from Faversham. So it's going to be nearer the half an hour, which they reckon it would take. So, yeah. They're definitely looking at you doing it nearer the speed limit. Losing speed now because we're on an incline. Yellow, another yellow coming on. We're coming at 75. Not what we're going to be doing. 75. I think that goes to 75, but I don't think it actually changes on my display up there. I mean, it stays at 60 because theoretically I don't want to go over 60 because straight over and on the hill again catches me out. You're accelerating all up to get to 60 and then it drops you over hill and it's a minus descent and you're suddenly running over 60 mile an hour again. Got a red there. And bring that speed down because I've got a red in less than a mile. Orange yards to red. That off in the moment. Is that going to change before we get to it, or are we going to have to? Because I've done it faster, I'm now actually caught up with the lights, haven't I? Oh, we got a yellow. We got a yellow. That's cool. But we're stopping anyway at this next one. So we're nearly there. We've got to come down to 15 anyway in a bit. So we're going to hit a 25 in a minute. And it's a 15. There's a 25. There's a 0. 15 in a minute, aren't we? Come on. Bring it down to 15. Come on. 15 before we get through. Yeah, I knew we'd hit 15 before we got there. There we go. We're under 15. Cool. Into the station. Cool, they weren't too bad. A little bit more scrappy on the top end of the speed, but we've done it all right, and we're coming up to just gone 30 minutes. We're at so right down for that bread. I think if you do it on speed, you catch up on the signals. So right, let's get a bit of braking. Stopping. Down here. Do. Right, stop a fashion, nice work. Shut down the train, a railhead treatment equipment for parking. So we got to turn this off before we take it to the sidings. All that. So if you get it just wrong, you open the window. There we go. Let's turn that off. Get our brake pressure back. We've got a green light. Sidings. It's not a lot anyway. It's only going to be 15 miles. So we're going to have to make sure I don't over speed on this. I did that last time. I went, oh yeah, siding, boom, shot straight off, and before I knew it, I was doing over 15 mile an hour. Right, there we go. We're on level peggings. There we go, 12 a do. There we go. That was Dawn of the Shed, really. Faversham up to Sittingbourne and back. Cleaning the track. And just rolling into the sidings out the way. Put her away. There you go, mate. Nice clean track for you to run up. No more leaves. Full brake. There we go. Excellent. select neutral, pull it out, turn the lights off. Turn the switches off. That one. That's it. That's it. Run it to off. Bye. What am I missing? What am I missing? I've done it. Oh, I'd done it. I was waiting for it to finish. There we go. Fabrication platform 1, 3.84. We did all right. Sitting ball was 12.2. Fabrication 8.2. And then sidings, they don't give you one. Did I get? It's not giving me a rating because I've already got a gold. But yeah. That was Dawn of the Shed. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I might do the next one on. There's a few of them with this this cleaning thing. So we'll wait and see how we get on. So till next time, hopefully you enjoyed that. Nice to be back in the trains. I haven't done the trains for a little while I'm trying to sort out farm sim, because it's just had an update and it seems to making my install not work very well. I'm having to sort out a few things. I don't know whether it's conflicting with a mod I've got in or not. So I'm in the process. So until then, we might do a few more trains. Maybe even jump back in and do a bit of a ETS or ATS just on. We'll be getting back to racing at some point. Just waiting for a few bits. So till next time, thank you for watching and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.